Track wrestling with Brandon Eggum. You have the NCAA Championships coming up. How does that feel? You got a nice buzz going in the Twin Cities?
Yeah, there's seems like it's pretty good attendance right now. I know they were kind of predicting 43,000 or 46 is what they're thinking, so that's pretty exciting. I think their numbers are a little lower than that right now, but hopefully we can get there. That'd be pretty sweet.
What kind of things do people want to talk about when it comes to the championships and having it there in the Twin Cities?
Some of the biggest things, just wondering what it'll look like in that big arena, in the stadium there, and that's going to be different. So that's kind of one of the things. I guess I don't have the answer for that. It'll be my first time seeing it that way as well, and a lot of guys are asking about the layout and some of those things. And even though we're hosting it, there's a lot of those small questions and stuff that I don't have the answers to yet either. But we're excited to host it, no doubt about it. It'll be fun for our fans and fun for our team. So it should be a great weekend.
What's it been like transitioning Gable into the second semester, missed the first semester? Is he still kind of finding his rhythm?
Yeah, I don't know. He's had some really good weekends. We talked a little bit about tonight. You see he's scoring a lot of. He's always scoring the takedowns in the third period, but I think I just told him you got to open up a little bit more. You got to go out there and continue to do the things that you know that you can do, and not think about protecting anything. Because I thought he wrestled a little bit tentative out there, and for some of the match here in the last couple weeks, and I think he feels that way too. He just said he's got to let himself open up and try to score more points and do some of those things and not think so much when he's out on the mat. So.
Have you talked to him about what it's like to wrestle in Carver Hawkeye?
We talked to the guys a little bit, and just said it'll be tough. Typically the crowd is, that noise can play a role sometimes in some of the calls or close calls, and we said you just got to, if you're at this level, this is one of the fun environments that you can compete in. You got to be ready for that, and that shouldn't deter the way that you compete and wrestle. But we talked to him a little bit about that with the team, coming in here and stuff. But a lot of the guys, some of these guys had wrestled in it. It was tough, having a couple backups, or having to send our 57-pounder out there against Marinelli at 65 was tough, in that situation. But our 65-pounder came down with the flu, and then just trying to get everybody back and ready for the Big Tens would be the most important thing. So.
You had a couple tight matches there. How do you turn those around in your favor?
Yeah, so you start off, you get an upset at, I consider at 84. It was kind of nice for Webster coming out. I thought there was chances that we wrestled and we were doing some good things at heavyweight. We had to score more points, but 41, 49, 57. You win those three matches, you come away with five victories here out of the 10 matches. Would have been a better feeling, no doubt about it. But the biggest thing is what's done is done. You lose a couple close ones and three close ones, you got to come back and try to make those improvements. And every one of them's a little bit different. So it's, each guy's got his thing he needs to work on. So.
What kind of improvements, just on the whole, does the team need to make as you go into the postseason?
I guess the biggest thing is just belief, going out there and making sure that you focus on the things that you have control of and not the things that you don't, and that's one of the things we always talk about. I think it's easy when you're out there to get caught up with thinking about winning and losing versus just competing and doing, focus on the habits that are going to help you be successful on the mat. That's one of the things, and that's, part of having a really young team and stuff is some of those growing pains, but in general, they're doing a really good job. There's not a ton of things you got to fix, just like we said here, you win those three close ones, it looked like we were in a position and maybe going to do that. That would have turned the outcome quite a bit here, and we'd have been walking out a little bit more excited with the duel. But in general, score didn't look great, but the guys didn't wrestle all that bad in some of the weights. So.
Brandon Eggum, thanks for the time.
Thank you.